Yes, so we are back. We on two. We on two. Okay, part two. So ignited souls, welcome. Wakey, wakey, wakey. Those who are wanting to be ignited and those who are not yet ignited. Wakey, wakey, wakey. We are waking up. Okay, so we have no choice than to wake up, and that's why the world 2020 is so turbulent. It's just like really, it's like the mother Earth is like shaking the baby in the crib and saying it's time we have to wake up because we need to be somewhere else, at 2 o'clock, or it's like time to work, or whatever it is that we do and how we serve. And so those who are dependent on us are, you know, testing or being part of serving us in a way to teaching us how to serve them to serve us. Yeah, this is really amazing just doing this legs. So we are doing legs. We are strengthening our legs. We are developing the muscles of our legs because that's by strengthening our legs we are being ignited. It's like walking with confidence, walking with rhythm, walking with vibration. It's like just knowing, getting that self conviction that you can walk. And you ever get those days where you're walking and you feel on top of the world, and no matter what happens around you, no one, nothing can phase you? You just know. This is really one of those wonderful moments. But it's like beautiful ignited souls. Like nothing can really stop you, and you feel unstoppable. This is where it is said, the term, nothing can stop you in your tracks. You are on the move, and that's legs. So we need to become more familiar with our legs, as in a metaphor and in spiritual terms and in physical terms, because everything has its spiritual resonance. And so when we tap into that spiritual aspect of ourselves, oh my, don't we move? It's like dancing. So if we don't have our legs to dance, although yes, you can dance in a chair, because dance is really like movement. It's really movement with rhythm. But when you have your legs and you can really move with that rhythm, you are the star of the show. Okay, so I think there are two major things I want to cover in this second part of legs. We have seen that the correlation of legs coming together, forming like our two legs. What it'd be interesting for us to see. Here we have, of course, I was going to say it'd be interesting to see the correlation with these two L's, like there were two legs walking along, I get the serpent going like this, hopping. You ever see a worm? It's like just doing its thing. So basically, that's what it is for us. And if we add, and just seeing, drawing on the correlation, 3 plus 3 is 6 here. However, to see that the correlation, how the unified and there you are, interrelated this is in a harmonious way. I find this already. So I just remember I haven't had my spoon or fork because this is just so delicious. Okay, let's get our fingers. Just every time I say fingers, it's like I remember this finger licking good. They really got us, didn't they? I mean, you may not eat the damn thing, but you remember finger looking good, licking good. Licking, well, not so good now. Okay, all right. So, but this is delicious in the sense of creation was done in 6 days, we were told, on the sixth day, or on the sixth day. Now, remember, we are doing numerology. Now, if we did the word six, like the let me get my tongue around this because that's the English language. 6 and 6. Okay, so we have, I think they're the same actually. So let's just see. So this is 1, 9, 6, 2, 8. It was done on the 6th day, which is 10/26. Of course, that's God right there on the 6th day. 2 plus 6 is 8. But on 6, 6 is 7. Let's just take this off. This is 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. Just as we had here. So we can say the number 6 is our legs. Our legs is really number 6. Right here, legs is 6. 16, free, free. Now, if you have watched me before, you would see the dynamic construct of number 3. It really is that vibration. It's I call it the butterfly. It's just zoo zoo. It's flying here and there. It's pretty. It can do all sorts of things. Beautiful ignited souls. 3, and this is what I mean. It also has that kind of motion, like the in and out motion as the serpent. The worm or the serpent. So we see here, for instance, so number 3 is legs. So we have 2 legs here. If we add this together, we see it's 6. 6 is 7. And so 7 is right here. That's the correlation. The 2 legs are the correlation. You can just think of your legs as 7. Think of your legs as 7. Now you may see that S here, meaning plural, and you see 1 7 here, but you can see how it comes, how this 7 works right here, how this plural, it's like a pregnant woman. She looks like she's 1, but she's 2. There are 2 people. So basically, legs, it takes you, it births. And that's what legs does. It births after its kind, meaning it can walk, it can hold your weight, and it will do all of that. Okay, so that's one aspect of what we were talking about. We also said in the first part that the legs, as I said, as we said, oh, I remember, let's invite the High Priest Aaron. Yes, because High Priest Aaron is 22. And if you ever want to understand fully the vibration of number 22, be prepared to be amazed. Okay, so we have 22 here. 22 is this. Its legs is 22. So basically, if we always take time to feel conscious or be conscious of our legs, then we know we'll be doing 22. However, be conscious of where we are intending our legs to carry us, because that is important. So basically, have an intended destination or pathway to where we want to be. Remember, life is a circle or cycle. I'm looking for my brush. Okay. So life is like, and another thing that came to mind when in the part 1 about life, I had a circle or cycle, but it really told me that it is the letter Q. Life is the letter Q. It's like it's a question that you are on a quest continually asking. And it's no wonder, this is interesting, it's no wonder the word life, I've got to do this. That's why I don't really plan this. It's no wonder. I'm going to get rid of this one as well, this blue. The word life has if in it. What if? As if. It's no wonder. Say no more, because we see 3, 5 here comes to 8. That cycle. This is life. This is life going like this, but it's always presenting the question. This is what I meant, question mark. Question. What if? This is it. It's like you need to check that dot, where you're going to put it. how are you going to work with it? Okay, reminding you that you're a dot. Okay, I hope we get that. So back to life. There was something I really wanted to say about life again. I think that's part one. We understand that life is 22. Well, legs is 7. When we do the numerical value for 7, what we are saying here is that 22, 2 is that vibration, that incubator, but it's like twins. And you know, don't talk about the terrible two or terrible two, but the terrible twins. In fact, there's a country or place in Africa that they say whenever there are twins there, twins bring a lot of bad luck to them, because maybe the twins are there to present the side of themselves that they don't really want to see, or whatever it is, and so they feel it's like blame the twins. But whatever it is twins generate, we always see them and we can't help but then look back. And so perhaps twins are really asking us to look back. Well, that's another video which I should make a note of. Okay, so twins are really telling us to look back. Chicks are twins. I mean, it could have been, well, perhaps not one, but twins. Everything is twins. 2 hands, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 everything. It is said the only part of our cells that's not in 2, it's the pineal gland, which I call pineal gland. Okay, which equals 5. So, and that means that is the wholeness. That is what we need to ignite to give us that sense of, not just give us, to reflect the sense of the universe unfolding through us. Yes, thank you, High Priest Aaron. So High Priest Aaron is right here. So this energy that we are talking about, legs, is High Priest Aaron. Though it is said that Moses was the one who went on Mount Sinai and had this thing with God, the burning bush. But what, according to High Priest Aaron, has reflected or has transpired is that story was energetic. So we talk about Moses and Aaron. Really, it's the brain. One is the right, one is the left. Now, Moses is 8 and Aaron is 22. So we are talking about 12 if we had to add this up. And this would be like the 12 disciples. Now, not to go too far into this, but you can see the essence here that 12 disciples, for instance, would be setting the foundation, like where Mother Eve calls her children. She says, come, come. And her very first spell or command was, let there be light. And there was light. That was the first, which comes to number 12. And everything that is of 12 hours of the day, 12 zodiac signs, 12 disciples, 12 months of the year, 12, whatever it is, rests and derives from that. Let there be light. So now I am saying to you, let our legs be strong. Let our light shine. And I believe my mind is just in overdrive now when Christ said, you are the light of the earth, because the word light equals 11. And here we have this 11, but this is like your 11 has taken that formation of 3, like 1 has taken that formation, because here we have 3, for instance, and I will show you how 3 and the leg here has an L, has another correlation. So when Mother Eve said, let there be light, I go with how I'm intuitively guided here. So High Priest Aaron, we are in this together. So Mother Eve said, let there be light, because we want our feet big. Another thing that Christ says, let your light so shine upon the earth. Okay. He is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. So the word light is also, bear in mind the word light, Light. The word light is also correlating with what I want to show. So we have L, which is like a foot, because we are talking about legs. We are looking at how we can build our spiritual awareness and consciousness into our physicality and to strengthen us, to propel us. It's like sometimes you want to meditate and you feel a little bit lazy, but just move yourself, just move your legs. Just move your legs. You ever see some people sitting, but their legs, they get fidgety and stuff like that? It's like the legs want to move. Okay, you have to strike a balance though. So this is free. Now 3 is THREE, which has the same numerical vibration as the word there, because it's the same letters. But we have 28955. Adding this together, so this is 1029. So 2 plus 9 is 11. This is 11, people. I just want to show you. So, but however, we had 3 and we had 11. So these are 2 strokes right here. And L is 2 strokes. 2 strokes that have moved. Because they have moved, it's moved, there is a different pattern. But it's the vibration. We are of 2 creations. So basically those creations have merged. So you could see the 2 legs here now, which is 6. 3, 3. And I hope you understand this. I hope this is clear. So basically I am drawing on the context of light is 11. This is the first thing Mother Eve said, let there be light, and there was light. Now this is 11, so is the word there, 11. This is 7. It's almost saying to us, this is what 7 is like. Let is 1. Okay. Now, let's just go over this. I have done this several times, but let's do this again. I'm going to check on the time because we can do more of those. We'll have a pointer here. Okay, so we have a yellow pointer, the light. I didn't plan on this, but this is the light because we are the light of the earth. Okay, so 1. Remember that when we do the numerical value for the word 1, it equals 7. So 7 is really saying to us, in this sense, 7, it's that there is 2. When we do the numerical value for the word 7, it gives us 2. When we do the numerical value for the word 2, however, it gives us 13. But 13, 1 plus 3 is 4. So here we have 4. And when we do the numerical value for the word 4, it gives us 6, and 6 gives us 7. But let's not complicate this too much. Let's stick to this. So the word there, the point we really want to make here is there. There is there, and we have 2 11s here. So it's like really telling us you can begin with 1, and 1 will take its form. It's almost telling us so many different things, like there are 2 creations. It's like let there be light, and the word create actually is 11. So basically, but we have these 2 legs here, these 2 legs here. So this is also complementing what I've just said. It's two ones, 2 strokes stuck together, another 2 strokes stuck together. It is giving us the representation of 7, as it is as well. It's like the pictorial representation, and also the our physical posture or limb hair with our feet moving forward. This is what happens. So you are the light of the earth. The light is on the feet. It's like saying the light, the feet itself, by moving, the movement of the feet itself is generating a light onto your path. If you don't move, you are not in a path, you are on your butt, you are not doing anything, you are just still, there is no movement. You need to be moving for there to be a light onto your path. For there, and what is there? Remember, everything begins in a spiritual form. What is there is also here. Okay, going to number 22 on the clock here. So that's one aspect of serve. We are looking at our legs. We have seen that legs. We are going to look at each of these set in a separate form. We are going to also count the number of letters, add them up. I'm going to do that right now and see what correlation it gives us as well. So legs, for instance, we would see it as 7, and we will say it, I think it coincides with 2 of the gods. I've got to get the yes, the gods with number 7. Okay, here. Okay, so you can't see this very well, but we have the god of the said god. So now it's no wonder we are being gagged, because if we need to work our legs, we need to number 7. 6 equals 7 right here. But what is important here is this 4. Again, this is the correlation I've been talking about. That number 4, we are in 2020. We do this intuitively. Of course, I have to say we, because there's the high priest Aaron, I feel, and Mother Eve, and the gods we are working together because we are wanting a better place. We are wanting to live a better life. We are wanting a stronger cycle this time round. So we are on the soul god, and can you see the soul god has this W here? So the serpent, of course, is here. We have the 3 strokes of the A, which you can see very well now, and then we have 4 strokes with the W. So basically we have 1, again, to see the correlation, we have 4 strokes, 3 strokes, and 1 line. So this is 8. So basically 7 here, we can see the correlation of the soul god coming into a template. This is the template we are working with. A creation. This is a new creation we are working with. Number 7 here. And we had another 7, the god of formation. So the god of soaring and the god of formation. And this is what we were saying again. Number 7 is being reflected here. We do this intuitively, and I had this inclination, this message to do legs, and just thought, okay, we're going to strengthen our legs. However, we can see the correlation is sitting very well here. 7 plus 7, when we do the numerical value for the word 7, it equals, in case you are new to this, SEVEN, which has Mother Eve in it. In the middle, this is where creation happens, and this is what we are also going to call the high priest Aaron. That's the energy. Now for the energy to work for us, we call it, use one of the gods, the god of callings. So we call high priest Aaron to work well with us, because we are ready to plant, we are ready to form, we are ready to sow. So the god, for instance, the god of soaring, if in the scriptures when it says, and God said, let there be light, and there was light, and God saw the light. So when we saw means that there was 2 now, or more than 1. So to see something, it's like it's in your mind, but you also see it and project it out. So there are two representation or 2 points of reference, like the whole, like this. So you saw her, you saw her. You are in the middle, if you like, and you see this point here, and you see the other point. So this is why I also believe, and this I'm just throwing this in for now. That is why it is said to you. That means there are two, reflecting two aspects of you. To you, I am giving it to you because there is to you. And your left, your right, it's like saying I'm giving you all. The 7, and you is 7. Oh, I was doing the numerical value. I'm struggling to. Okay, no more struggle. So this is 5, 4, 5, 5. This is 10, 15, 20, 19, 20. So 7, as we can see, is 20. We are in 2020. It's the double vibration. It's the double vibration. Okay, so I'm going to bring this to an end, this one here. When I say an end, remember everything is like this. So we begin here, we stop here, and it's the apple. Okay. And so I said it's the apple because the word end and apple actually has the same numerical vibration of number 5. It's beautiful, and I think they both are the same as 23. Okay, or something like that. So we're going to go over this. I said I was going to count these letters now. I think I'll just end on that because I love to be able to do what I say I'm going to do. So this is 5 letters. Let's look at the letters here. We put L for letters because L is very important. Letters, that's when someone writes you a letter. Okay, and our names are of letters. Everything we speak with with letters. So this is 5, and here we have 4. Earn is 4. 4 is that foundation we want to build. To grow is also 4. So we know, even by looking at the word grow now, these are things we don't really think of much, that you need 4 to begin to grow. 4 is for foundation, the 4 posts, the 4 seasons, the 4 elements, you need those. Okay. And to serve, this is where things are projecting out. You have an extra. This is 5. Now, I didn't plan this, legs. When I say I didn't plan this, because I didn't create legs. Legs are there. But we have to begin to learn about ourselves, who we truly are, spiritually, physically, mentally, and so on. So we have 5 letters here, and we see the 2 4s are in the middle. Now, that tells me something, whether it tells you or not, but that means, and look at this. So 5 plus 5 is 10, and 8 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. This really is like 1 to 9 on the sacrifice template. So I'm just going to present the sacrifice template. Which I'm going to have to rewrite. I'm going to have to rewrite this and to show that yes, we had legs. We have 5 or 7 for legs. So basically legs, 7 here, would take us into gypsy journey. This is the gypsy journey that we need to be anchoring on right now. GPS. We need our GPS. GPS, of course. Global programming system. So our legs is going to help us to have our own global programming system. So which is 771. Okay, this is 15 people. This is lovely. So this we see is 15 right here. New. We'll be creating new. Our legs is going to help us create a new paradigm. New paradigm for cells or new evolution. GPS. 1 plus 5 is 6. Again, just look at how these numbers are working here. and 6 is hair. Of course, we are going to be smart like the fox. And again, anchor onto that if, that word if that we saw in the word life. In the middle of the word life, we had the word if. We say that life is really the gods, our legs taking us to the end, legs taking us here. But we need to be asking, what if? What if I take this path? What if I do this thing? What if I take this course? What if I have a child? What if I get married? What if? What if? What if? You know, now that was a question, because a lot of times we stay in the what if and don't really act on what the answer comes, that what answer comes, because the answers, I can tell you, they do come. Okay, so I am number 33. There we are on the clock, people, on the clock. I didn't plan this, so that's the legs. So I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you have found this fun. This is really amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you continue to watch Crime Queen and we all grow together, because we are doing the High Priest Aaron to help us navigate ourselves through these times. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Stay ignited.